Hello, good morning everybody. Thank you for coming to join me. I just want to start this video with a big thank you. It had crept up on me without me noticing that I've actually hit 3,000 subscribers. I'm blown away by that, so I really just want to thank everybody that takes the time to watch my videos and to subscribe to me. And so what I'm going to do is, working on the comments on this video, I'm going to do a little giveaway. I've just started gathering some bits and pieces together, and I'm going to make a bundle of items that I've got, some ephemera bits, an envelope, a journal that I made. I'll just show you that briefly. Oh, it's all tangled up, look. Oh, I'm breathless this morning. So this is just a little journal that I made, that I've put together. It's got some journaling spaces in there, it's got tags in it, it's got extra room to journal on both sides. Sorry, I'm out of frame, aren't I? I do apologise. So I'm going to include that in the little bundle. I'm going to make the bundle up to 500 grams, so little bits and pieces that I can find. I've got doily, I've got some plastic trim that you can use for tea staining, I've got some garden, these are out of a garden book. I've got some postcards, bundle of fabric, but I will keep adding to it, as I say, and when it weighs 500 grams, that's what my giveaway will be, and I will draw it. Where are we now? I'll leave it 2 weeks. I haven't got a clue what the date is today. We're at the end of January, aren't we? So a week on Friday, so I'll leave it 2 weeks. I'll put the date below. And just your comments below I'll put into the random selector and I will draw somebody. So yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody so very much. I can't believe that 3,000 people want to subscribe to me, but thank you. So the purpose anyway that I'm here for today is just to do a flip through on these journals. Both of these are actually sold, thank you very much. I've been doing a little craft with me on making some ephemera for these, and these are my guest design team project for Amy, Crafty Cat. So thank you very much, Amy, for asking me to use your digital kits. These are using Amy's Old Love Notes and Darlin Valentine. So the Old Love Notes is her Valentine kit from last year, and Darlin Valentine is the one from this year. So I've made two soft cover journals. What are they? They're about 8.5 by maybe 6.5, 6 1/4. Plenty of pages. There's at least, I would say, 80 pages in here, but there's extra journaling space as well. Slightly different covers. This one was hand stitched, so I've done some slow stitching on this one. And there's a pocket. Sorry, I keep going out of frame. I'm so excited to get 3,000 subbies, I think. It has a little pocket on the front, and I've hand embroidered the word love and some little hearts. And there's a couple of journaling cards. These cards, the extra ephemera that I've used is from Lorna at Tailor Made Journals, her vintage Valentine set. So if it's not from Amy, it's from Lorna at Tailor Made. And they just slip in that little pocket there. The journals started out as being the same, kind of with pockets and things, but as I made them, they kind of got a little bit different, so they are slightly different to each other. This is just some chiffon lace, chiffon ribbon that I was gifted. And as my friend Laura from the Papered Soul knows, I'm not very good on pink, so I've gone quite pink on some of these. This one, as I say, it's got pockets at the front and back, and this is just some vintage crochet that I've put as a pocket, and there's one at the back as well. And in the pocket there, these aren't backed, but you can back them if you want to. But there's just some extra journaling space that I had left over in there. And then this is the Darlin Valentine kit. So this is Amy's latest kit. There's the little heart there with the lady on, the little girl in there. And I've just done a cluster there with a vintage piece of crochet, and I've added a button, little cluster. In the middle here, on this page here, there's a pocket. So there's 3 pockets there. So this is Amy's paper, and then these are from Lorna. And then I've used a piece of vintage paper back there. It's an old Strand magazine that is literally, it was in a book, and the cover of it is more than broken, so I've started using the pages, and it says A Story of Sweet Lavender, and I just thought that was quite appropriate for a Valentine journal. They just tuck into there. And then behind that, again, this is from that Strand magazine, and that says he seized both her hands in his. So it's quite a dramatic story going on there. I thought it's quite relevant for the Valentine. This is from the Language of Flowers book that I've got. And it tells you what the different flowers represent. Piece of coffee dyed paper there. And then I've just put a little tag on that one. So that just flips over. Some crochet trim on this one, on some of the pages. And again, this is Amy's papers. A paper bag there. That's just got a little journaling card on. Most of the papers, I think, are backed in avocado dyed paper. And then that's the patchwork page that I put round it. I think it was, I saw that on Gail Agostinelli. One of her subbies had sent us some papers, and they'd put patchworked all the way around it. So I did that on this one. And that's done on tracing paper. Another page from that Strand magazine. And that, again, is The Story of Sweet Lavender. Plenty of room to journal in this one, as you can see. And then this, I did this one in one of the Craft With Me's. So there's a pocket there. That flaps out. Hopefully you can see that. And there's a pocket there as well. And then I've made a little pocket out of the heart just there and decorated that. And then in the back there, there's another journaling card as well. And that lovely image. So I'll put those tags back afterwards. Here I've got some rosette trim that I've just put down on a piece of paper on the edge of that page. Again, those papers. Window envelope here with a pocket on the front and a little journaling card in there. And then that peeks through there at those two little girls. Sorry, well, girl and a boy. I think they are actually two little girls, and they've got a little heart. A couple of pockets here that I've made out of the kit papers. So there's a little tuck spot there, and there's a tuck spot behind there. And then that's got some extra journaling space on it, and a little fabric flip just there. Garden tasks for February. That's just a book page, a day diary that I had. Lovely little girl there, she is cute. And that says Dreaming of Thee. I think that one's from Lorna. And then on the back there, there's a little tuck spot with one of the pages from the kit. And then some extra journaling space just there. Love these pages of Amy's. And you can write on that as well if you want to. And that says To My Valentine, little tuck spot just there. And again, there's some extra journaling space on that. And again, from the Strand magazine, and that's A Career for a Kiss. Then another book page there. And then in the centre there, there's some beads. Little snip on the top of that one. Hopefully you can see, and I'm in frame. Crochet trim there, that book page. That flips out so that there's still some journaling space just there. This is the back of the envelope, and there's just some papers in there. And then that just flips over with a little, that's from the kit left over. Put that on there. And then this as well, we did this, I did this as well on the Craft With Me's videos that I did. So that flips out, so there's extra journaling space. And these are both two pockets. And they just tuck into there. And then there's a card, oh, pulled the other one out as well. There's a journaling card in there as well. So there's, as I say, plenty of room for journaling. I'll just take that out and I'll sort it out later. Again, the vellum just there. That quilt paper, patchwork paper. Back of the bag and a journaling card in there. These papers are the avocado and coffee dyed from TaylorMade as well. Sorry, I forgot to say that at the beginning. This hangs over the page, so it does come off. So there's a pocket just there, and there's a pocket there on the back. And then it hangs over the page, and it's just clipped on with a paper clip. And then on the other side, there's just some lace. Get it to sit properly on the page. It will actually hang of its own accord, with the weight of the paper does hold it down. And then again, I did this on camera on a craft with me as well. So those come out. So they're decorated. And there's one tucked in the back as well, with the little girl on. And then these all flip up for extra journaling space. And that was from Corey Damon on one of her videos. And then at the back of it, there's a card with some extra journaling space as well. Fab idea, Corey, love it. And then in the back of it, there's an extra little journal. So as I say, there is plenty of space in this to journal. This is made from a pink envelope. So there's a couple of journaling cards front and back in there. And then this is just extra journaling space. There's a little pocket just there. That's just leftover papers that I had from the kit, so I made a little extra journal for it. And then this one is the Old Love Letters. So this one is made from different fabrics. So the strips of fabric and lace that's been sewn across. And then there's this big piece of crochet trim there that goes front and back. So they are pockets in the front and in the back. So there's different fabrics on that one. And this is from, this seam binding is from Laura at the Papered Soul. And then again, as I say, it does follow a very similar as the other one. So in the front there's those two that are copied on the back, but you could back them if you wanted to, but it's just some extra journaling space on there. And we've got, this is the Old Love Letters. So different papers in this one, and this has pink lace down the sides. Again, that pocket with the 3 pockets in, and a lovely red rose in the back there. That just tucks down in there. I'll put those back in after. Again, the Language of Flowers book page there. That one just flips out there with the little girl on. Some lovely coffee dyed paper there. And that says, "Yes, I love you." And again, the patchwork paper there, and Lorna's avocado. This one, the napkin, I've put that serviette, what do you call them, with a little tuck spot just there. This is a page out of a train guide, train timetable. And I just thought, you know, Valentine, people have to travel to see each other, and wouldn't it be nice to be able to travel at the moment? Love this page. And again, same as in the other one, so that flips out, some writing space there, and a journaling card with the extra journaling space in the back there. And then it has the two journaling cards in there. And that says My Valentine, and there's a little, just a little pocket there with some extra paper tucked in. And again, it's got the rose trim down the side there. Hopefully you can see it okay. The window envelope, this one's got a little pocket there at the top with a little tag in. And then you're looking through at the little cupid there. So you can write on this if you want to, or it's space that you can put a picture or something if you wanted to. And then Career for the Kiss. So again, this is out that Strand magazine. A double pocket again just there with pages from the kit and some little fabric there. So the pages are different because I use the of both of the kits, but the journals are similar with similar book pages and things in. Again, there's that day book. Beautiful papers. You can actually write on this if you want to. It is pale enough. Dreaming of Thee. A little snip just there. Jane Greenaway, that's what that book's from, a Jane Greenaway book. And it tells you what all the flowers, what the meanings of them were. Because back in the Victorian times, if you gave somebody some flowers, each flower had a secret meaning to it. And again, the centre page there, and again some beads on the bottom. And then that one doesn't flip out. It's just got a journaling card behind it. And some red tags on this one. Back of that book page. A little pocket there with some fabric on there, and a journaling card with some extra space on the back. Again, that book page again, and then some extra journaling papers just in there. And then that flaps out again with that little tag on there. Just some decoration at the bottom there. And again, this one that I showed you, so you've got the two pockets, one there and one there. So plenty you can write on these. And then again, there's a tuck spot there as well. I will put all those tags back in before I post it on. Back of that serviette again. It's not a serviette. Doily, that's the word, doily. And again, this hangs over the page, so there's a journaling space just there, and a little flower there. And then on the back of that, there's some an extra tuck spot just there. And then it's got the lace again. That just hangs over the page, and as I say, it will hang down on its own, but it's just got that little paper clip just to hold that in place. There's the language of flowers again, and then again this is the one with the 3 tuck spots, and then they flap up for the extra journaling space. And then there's that book page again. She came upon a packet of old letters, and I thought that was just ideal for the old love letters journal kit. Some extra journaling space just there. And again, the same in this one, there's the extra journaling space, so that's just tied together with some of that seam binding. Again, it's made from a pink, large pink envelope, pockets front and at the back, and then again just some extra journaling spots, some extra journaling papers in there for you to use. So as I say, both of these are sold. Thank you very much. And thank you, Amy, for the opportunity to work with your 2 kits. I've enjoyed doing these. Bit out my comfort zone for the colours, but I've enjoyed it, and I hope you like what I've made. And again, thank you to all of you for putting me at over 3,000 subscribers. And don't forget the giveaway. I will draw it 2 weeks as of today. I'll put that date in the link below. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Bye-bye.